Let me start by repenting on one of my gaming sins. I never played the original Luigi's Mansion on GameCube, and after playing through Dark Moon on 3DS more than 5 years ago, I realized how much of a mistake that was, as the series has some of the best level design you can find on a game. Because of this, I couldn't get more hype once Luigi's Mansion 3 was announced last year. I'm Joseph, and this is a Hype for Games review for Luigi's Mansion 3. Everything is okay on the Mushroom Kingdom, which prompts the group of Mario, Luigi, Peach, and several Toads to go on vacation to the last resort, after receiving a mysterious invite that said they have won a free stay at the world-class hotel. Seriously guys, how didn't you think there was something wrong behind all this? The night arrives and Luigi then awakens to finally realize that not everything was as it seemed, with the place having scares left and right, ghosts taking over the place, and his brother and friends missing, which leads him to explore every corner of the last resort to find them. It's a simple premise that is a lot of fun due to how charming Luigi is as a character and how he reacts to the world around him.
Mario.
Your main quest consists on rescuing Mario, Peach, and a group of Toads that have been abducted while you make your way through the 15 floors of this haunted hotel. An amazing level design makes each floor unique as they follow a theme, from a garden to a fantasy land, with interconnected rooms, hidden areas, and puzzles that send you back and forth. It's a house of horrors that is as enjoyable as a theme park. Although, a couple levels break the pace by trying new things at the expense of weird design choices, but this doesn't happen more than once or twice and don't hurt how enjoyable the overall ride can be. You get most of your arsenal early on in the game and the levels go wild with all sorts of puzzles that involve using your flashlight, dark-like device, suction cup, your trusty poltergust G2000 and Luigi, who is able to reach areas that Luigi cannot, like going through spikes or docks, and also can help you capture ghosts with co-op takedowns, all this as long as he is not hit by water. There's also a good variety of enemies, including bosses, which you have to defeat in order to retrieve an elevator button that allows you to continue your progress, and you do so in some of the most creative battles that you can imagine, and that will make you use every tool at your disposal, although they're not very difficult if you were looking for a challenge. Besides all this, you also have collectibles to find and achievements to complete in this 14 to 16 hour long adventure. But wait, there's more! While you switch between Luigi and Luigi in single player, you also have the option to let a friend get control of him for 2-player co-op ghost hunts. There are also 2 multiplayer options. A Scream Park is a mode that pits Team Luigi versus Team Luigi in 3 different minigames like collecting coins or capturing ghosts to see which is the supreme ghost hunter. On the other hand, there's a Scare Scraper, which is a 10-floor tower where you and up to 7 other players go around completing objectives that go from capturing ghosts to finding missing Toads before the time runs out, and while ghosts can also modify the playfield by turning off the lights or removing your poltergust. Both multiplayer options are not as deep as you would think for other games, but as an added bonus to the campaign, they are varied enough to be a ton of fun with friends online or offline. I played all of Luigi's Mansion 3 on portable mode and it looked really good, with very few instances where the game goes a little bit blurry, but nothing that detracts from the overall experience. And the same can be said for performance, as the game ran fluid through all the way. What I found a bit surprising, to be fair, were a few glitches with NPC characters getting stuck or going in circles. Then again, this was nothing more than a minor inconvenience. The game also shines in the sound department with the different ways for when Luigi gets scared, the objects around the environment, and ghosts. Then you take into account the themes while you are exploring or battling enemies, and it bows the whole experience very nicely.
Yeah. Aw.
Luigi's Mansion 3 is one of the best games I've played in 2019. Its level design, boss encounters, and puzzles are one of the best all around in gaming, despite any minor inconveniences. And the gameplay mechanics, while nothing revolutionary, make sure to take the best in the series for a fun loop that guarantees your stay at the last resort won't be short of astounding. And when you add the charm of Luigi to that formula, the result is a game that will vacuum you in for hours on end. Oh, and before I forget, you can pet Polterpup. Game of the Year. If you enjoyed this review and want to watch more, be sure to subscribe, and also, why don't check out my review on After Party. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to go back to finish vacuuming all the sound on the 10th floor in Luigi's Mansion 3. Thank you guys for watching, this is Joseph, signing off.